New York City teens are sharing their lifestyles for all to see, and they're gaining an audience.
All right, that's because their high school's experiences are very different from what most other students are used to. Liv Johnson got a closer look, an in-person closer look in some cases.
I did. Okay, so first question, have you guys seen Gossip Girl?
Yes, of
No,
course.
yeah.
You have?
XOXO,
right on the Upper
baby.
East Side.
Great show. So that's what people are comparing the lives of these teens to, characters from Gossip Girl. And the teens that they post, you know, it's an average day for them in New York City, but that's not average for most teens in America, and now they're gaining a huge platform.
Today was the first day of school, and I was so happy to be back in my uniform.
Spend any amount of time on TikTok, and you're destined to come across a day in my life video. Creators taking their followers along on a typical day for them. But not all typical days are created equal, especially for kids who go to high school in Manhattan.
Come to school with me as a 16-year-old girl growing up in New York City.
Kiva Letty is a junior in high school and attends a private school in the Upper East Side. Her videos showing a typical morning for her are gaining some not so typical traction, with hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of views.
After I've seen like all the success I've been getting on TikTok, I'm realizing like, wow, I didn't know this was not normal to grow up in New York. It's a totally different vibe from what a lot of high schoolers are normally doing.
For many, Kiva and her peers' TikToks are a look into a quote-unquote dream life. People from all over the world leaving comments expressing jealousy of growing up in NYC and comparing these students' lives to the lives of characters on the hit TV show Gossip Girl.
Please just trust me. How can I trust you when I feel like I don't even know you?
My life is kind of similar to Blair's life, and they love watching that content and seeing how like the TV show is actually real life.
I've never watched it, but from what I know, it's very similar to my day-to-day life.
Trip Gorman is another Upper East Sider who only has 6 TikToks posted on his account, but all of them with at least 100,000 views. His comments filled with people comparing him to the character Chuck Bass.
I'm like very aware that what I do day-to-day is like very uncommon.
Even Charlotte Spector, who is not a private school kid on the Upper East Side, says the videos that gain the most traction on her account are always the ones that show what life is like as a New York City high school student.
I think people who are just outside of New York love to see New York City videos because it's kind of like Gossip Girl in real life.
Trips on the subway, stopping at Blank Street Coffee before school, and hitting Soho after class. All things that are unimaginable to some high schoolers who are more accustomed to suburban carpools and Friday night football games.
Honestly, across the country, I've just been getting a lot of love, and people are commenting, I wish I lived in New York, and it's so cute to see those comments.
And while all of them say they have a lot of fun posting on TikTok and connecting with people, they also want to use the skills they've learned to one day venture into the world of marketing or advertising.
When I make these videos about myself and what I do and my feelings and thoughts and all of that, it's almost how I like advertise myself. And when I find that other people like it too, it even motivates me more to make more videos because I know that people want to watch them and I get to just be myself and people like it.
Now, they've also really used this as a way to build community because all of these teens I talk to, they go to different schools, but they all know each other. And even though we talk about the harms of social media, these kids are definitely having fun sharing their lives.
Yeah, it's so fascinating. You don't need to make a whole show called Gossip Girl. You can just go to actual kids
watch TikTok.
who broadcast. I know, that's the times we're living in.